What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Some. Hit the keys. Here today to bring you guys 5 freebies that have just recently come out or that have just become free. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into these freebies. Some, hit the key. All right, guys. So the very first plugin that I'm going to bring to you guys today is an absolute banger. I definitely recommend everybody go get this one. It's from Roland. It's called Concerto. So if you guys are aware, Roland makes very solid sounds. So Roland has been making good instruments for decades, longer than I've been alive. And Roland has a cloud-based subscription for a bunch of their stuff that is emulations off their old school synths and stuff like this. Well, Concerto was basically one of the things that you could get in the Roland Cloud subscription, but they have canceled it and they've made it free for all of us to get. So when you look at Concerto, it looks like this. There's a bunch of different libraries and I'll show you some of those that you can download here in a minute. But the first thing I'm going to play from you guys out of this is just called Terra Piano, and it sounds like this. So pretty solid sounding piano. There's a few different pianos that you can use in here as well. So pretty solid. But what's cool about this Concerto is, so I'm going to bring this up real quick. So this is the Roland Cloud Manager. So this is where you're going to download it from. But if you look here, these are all the different libraries that they're giving away for free. So all these sounds they're giving away for free with this Concerto library. So again, I can't stress enough, this is probably one of the best free plugins that you are ever going to grab. All of these are basically emulations of synths from these years. So from 80, 90, 93, so on and so forth. It's got different orchestral sounds. So I've downloaded the 4th orchestral library, but I haven't downloaded all these other ones yet. I haven't gotten into them all yet. You got this blip blop right here. So you can click on it and it'll tell you all the stuff that you're messing with. This is a retro gaming one. You got Funky Fever. So you got all kinds of stuff. This one is good for synthwave as well, but you got all kinds of different stuff. You got this grit library right here. So this is good for making dance music. It's got some risers and stuff in there. It's got all kinds of different libraries for hip hop, libraries for trap. They got guitars. You got, you got a lot of good stuff in here. So I can't stress enough that out of all the free plugins that I'm telling you about today, I would definitely recommend go and grab this one. But let's go ahead and mess with it a little bit more. So now I want to show you guys something real quick that's really cool about this plugin. You can actually layer different sample libraries together to get different unique sounds. So let's go ahead and hop back into Concerto. So now as you look here, we just have this orchestra library pulled up, and we have a brass pulled up that sounds like this. All right, but we can come down here and push select instrument, and now we can go to something else. Now let's go to this flavor, this trap one, and you got to change this to make sure it's on the right channel. So we'll put that on 1. We'll just come over here and get a different sound, this DigiGlide, and it sounds like this. So it's super loud, but what's cool is each one of these layers, you see how it's got all these effects and everything, you can actually dial in the sound that you want. So let's turn this glide down just a little bit, and now it sounds like. So again, you can do whatever you want. You can get so much more than just those 2 sounds, obviously, and you can keep adding instruments and keep adding instruments and keep adding instruments. So boom, now we've added the Terra Piano. And you always got to make sure you put it on channel 1 or whatever channel that you're using. So again, you can just hear all the sounds layered. So I can't stress enough that I sincerely highly recommend checking this out. I know I always bring you guys different plugins and stuff like that, but if I was ever to tell you to go get a plugin and one that you should definitely download because it's free, this is the one, guys. This is the one. All right, guys. So the second free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Spitfire Audio Labs. They just dropped a new addition to their sample library called Tape Piano. So as we look at it, this is what Tape Piano looks like, similar to the rest of the plugins, obviously, or the rest of the libraries, obviously in Spitfire Labs. But this piano sounds like this. So super nice sounding piano. This one's geared up for lo-fi and stuff like that. And it does have a few other controls that you can mess with. So if you click on this right here, you get stability, reverb, and noise. So those are pretty cool, obviously controls to have. Then you have dynamics right here. So if you raise this up, it's going to bring out some dynamics. So let's go ahead. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to the next piano so you can hear what a few of the other ones sound like. And then I'm going to mess with some of the dials. All right, guys, so that's basically the pianos that you get. With this one, you're going to get 5 different pianos, so it's going to basically do what you need it to do. It's going to be a good, solid little lo-fi piano. This would definitely sound good with soft piano or something else layered with it. But once again, Spitfire Audio, thank you so much for always coming through with the free stuff for us. We love it. We love you guys. Thank you again. Make sure y'all grab this. The third free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from the good people over at Heaviosity. It's called Foundations Nylon Guitar. It is for the free Contact 6 player, so you can get Contact 6, the free version, and use this. But basically, this guitar sounds like this. So that's basically what the bass guitar sounds like. There's a few different presets. So we'll go through some of the presets real quick. You're not even going to tell me that's not hard. That's super dope, We'll go ahead and play some more. So again, this is a pretty solid little plugin. It's like all the other Foundations. So it's going to have a texture control, and then it's going to have your guitar control over here. When you come under the hood, it's going to have your ADSR, and you can offset. The offset would be for the gating and arpeggiator. And then you can add the texture on down here as well, but it's got an ARP, it's got all that stuff. So it's pretty nice. You got some effects here with the delay and the reverb. So again, what I like about this is that it does have an ARP. You know, we can turn the ARP on and so then you can change the mode of the ARP and everything right here. So you can make it go up and down. So super nice. You can change the gating effect and all that other stuff here as well. Definitely a pretty solid little nylon guitar. Another one I would definitely recommend swooping up. Really, all these plugins today, I recommend scooping up. And the fourth free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from New Nation. It's called Apache Native American Flute. So as we look at the plugin, it does look like this. This plugin is only free for about 2 more weeks. So it is very time sensitive. So make sure you don't waste your time and you go grab this one up now. As you're looking at the plugin, you see it has a lot of different controls that we can dial in our sound with, from the reverb to the delay. You know, you got waves, artifacts, all this other stuff that you can add. And then it's also got 4 different layers. So it's cool that you can make it sound like 4 different people are playing the flute at the same time, because you can mess with the control and make the flute sound different. So this is what one of the presets sound like. So a pretty solid sounding little flute. We'll go ahead and check out some more of the presets real quick. So So again, pretty solid little flute plugin. I would recommend checking it out. You can't go wrong with it. Make sure you get it before the 2 weeks is up. Otherwise, you won't be able to get it for free anymore. And fifth and final free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Audiolatory. It is called Emerge Light. So when you look at Emerge Light here, this is geared up for lo-fi, ambient. Really, you can use it for boom bap, R&B, trap, whatever the case is. But this one has 33 different presets in it. You know, and a lot of them you're gonna have to mess with the release or whatever, but it sounds like this. So that's basically Emerge for you. With this plugin right here, I think this plugin strong suits are like the keys and the pads, but the pads are really good for like it says lo-fi music, ambient music, anything like that. It's not a bad plugin at all. So that's what I got for you guys today. I can't stress enough that if there was one plugin that you were gonna get that's free, you need to go get that Concerto by Roland before they change their mind and decide to charge for it again, because there's definitely a ton of sounds that you can use. There's definitely a ton of stuff that you can use in that plugin. It is a solid plugin. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.